So we have our top 5 results here, and we only took about 5 minutes to kind of tag and get through it. So, based on the budget so far, we're going to refine a little bit, and I'll show you that in a second. But the budget is, 4.7 mil, and it looks as though, we might be able to get 895 out of Michigan, and let's just go down. This is the results page, what we call the results page here. And essentially, the results page just lists every result for every state and province where tax credits are available. You'll come down, you'll see little things called flags. As you come down, these are these little icons over here. You can get more information on a different state, which includes the contact of the Film Commission and all the legislation that backs up our information. And if you scroll down to the very bottom here, this is a good example. Pennsylvania, as we've tagged it right now, if we made this movie the way that I've spent this money, we actually wouldn't qualify for Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has a great credit, but if you roll over this tooltip here, it says local spend must exceed 60% of the budget. I'm not sure if we can see that, but it says local spend must exceed 60% of the budget. So essentially, it's 0. And it tells us why, which is very useful. Again, this little cap says that individuals tagged local labor are capped at 50,000 in Montana, and I believe it's the same for Maine. So essentially, you might be, there's certain credits where you think you've got a good value, but then there's little things that our program tells you, little caveats here and there. For example, Kentucky. Individuals from out of state are tagged, or are capped rather, at 100 grand. Wisconsin might be cool, but they only give out 500,000 a year. So if you're looking at getting a credit of 401,000, you might be out of luck because they only give out 500,000. So that's obviously something good to know. All right, so obviously we can do all this. We can find out more details. Who can I call in Michigan? I've heard a few things about the credit. Is it still going to be around? What's happening? Who can I call? There's contact information here. But let's go back and refine this a little bit. So let's go back to the tagging interface.